Rocket stoves are highly efficient ecological cookers that can serve as an alternative to solar stoves. These stoves can be used even without sun and require only 25 to 30% of the fuel required by traditional cookers. They convert 42% of potential energy into heat energy, as opposed to the 10% converted by traditional stoves. In our tests, we boiled 50 liters of water in just 33 minutes. Rocket stoves also have health benefits. As a result of efficient combustion and the smoke escape system, they prevent 95% of the toxic particles created by combustion from being released inside the home. Today, we will demonstrate the procedure we follow to construct a rocket stove. The materials used include the barrel, which serves as the stove's body, the mixture, which consists of plaster, vermiculite, and water, a set of 2 millimeter metal sheets, a set of 0.55 millimeter metal sheets, a set of angular irons, a set of flat irons, a corrugated iron which supports the pot, vermiculite, and liquid silicone. First, cut a hole at the bottom of the barrel to create a space for the combustion chamber. Take the measurements and then start to cut. Next, cut another hole at the top of the barrel to create a space for the collector. Before making the mixture, put 3 blocks at the bottom of the barrel. After the mixture dries, take these blocks out, and the spaces left will serve as the location for the legs of the pot's support. The mixture, which will support the bottom of the stove, consists of plaster, vermiculite, and water.
Hemos usado 2 cubos de yeso y 3 de vermiculita para tener esta mezcla que es un poco espesa. Ahora vamos a vaciar al tuzil.
Vermiculite is a natural mineral that expands with the application of heat, so it is very effective at insulation. After spreading the mixture throughout the bottom of the barrel, let it dry, and with that, the first day of work is complete. The first step in the construction of the combustion chamber is to take the measurements on the metal sheets to later be able to cut them into the desired shape. Later, weld the angular irons to the metal sheets to maintain and strengthen the chamber structure. Use the saw to cut the metal sheets according to the measurements. Once all the metal pieces are cut in the desired shape, place them together to observe the structure. Next, attach the metal pieces to bricks to further assure the integrity of the chamber structure. Use the saw to cut the bricks so that they fit with the metal pieces. After welding the metal pieces together, the construction of the combustion chamber is complete. The next step is the construction of the skirt, which directs heat and smoke towards the pot. First, take the measurements, and then start to cut the sheet. Next, smooth out the sheet to later be able to round it out. Once the sheet is smooth, round it out and drill it so that it takes the shape of the skirt. Inside the barrel, the skirt will envelop the pot, Make some divisions with flat irons to create space to later add the insulator. Weld these irons to the exterior of the skirt, and when you put the pot inside, there should be enough space to later add the insulator. In addition, make another series of angular irons to separate the skirt from the barrel. Weld these irons to the interior of the skirt, and when you put it inside the barrel, it should fit perfectly. The collector and the chimney are crucial components of the stove, as the collector traps the dust and particles, and the chimney is the escape route. First, take the measurements: 8 centimeters wide, 29.5 centimeters tall, and then cut the sheet. Use angular irons to fold the sheet over into the shape of the collector. Weld the collector into the desired form and make some grooves so that the two pieces fit easily. The next step is to cut and attach the chimney. Use the saw to cut the rounded sheet into a chimney of the desired size. Cut a hole at the top part of the collector to locate the chimney. Drill the chimney to one of the pieces of the collector, and drill the other piece to the hole in the barrel. Although the corrugated iron is received already made, it is still necessary to cut the legs to the correct height so that the pot support fits in the barrel. Situated at the bottom of the barrel and the space left by the wooden blocks, the support assures that the pot sits at the correct height. Once the construction of all the component parts is complete, arrange them inside the barrel to prepare to attach them. Weld the exterior divisions from the skirt to the barrel. De la falda al barril. Use the saw to cut a hole in the cover of the barrel, big enough for the pot to fit into. Se corta con cierra la tapa para que la olla pueda caber. Attach the combustion chamber to the barrel with liquid silicone to keep the vermiculite within the barrel. With this step, the physical construction of the stove is complete. The only step that's left is to add the vermiculite, which traps the heat and directs it towards the pot. Perform a test to make sure that the stove works well. In our test, we boiled 50 liters of water in just 33 minutes. To finish up, we painted the barrel and stamped it with the symbols of CEDESOL and Sobre la Roca. After 6 days, we had finished constructing a rocket stove.